So let's get going.
All right, so Team Hot Pocket looks like we have ETC and Jaina, and Team Don't Chase is going to be going with Arthas and Zagara.
It should be, this should be really interesting. I'm super pumped.
We didn't see either of these combos in our last tournament, so I'm not really sure what to be expecting. We'll kind of have to see what happens.
Now remember, for those of you who are new, a little overview. So this is Curse Hollow, middle lane only, 2v2. It's the first team to take out their opponent's keep, which is the second big structure. And that team wins. It's a best of 3. So hopefully we'll get some good matches in today.
Yes, and again, there are no objectives, no merc camps. It is just a straight push to the face. May the best man win.
So on Hot Pockets, we have Mr. Jones on ETC and XOXO on Jaina. And Team Don't Chase, we have Brian AM on Arthas and Grant on Zagara.
All right, looks like both teams just gonna kind of be feeling each other out here at the beginning, waiting
Got some dancing.
Their first minion waves to come out.
This will be interesting because both teams have a really good pusher. You got, ooh, nice Arthas grab there. XO taking a lot of damage. And Jones just right off the bat. Both teams have really good push with Zagara and Jaina. So the wave clear is going to be really good. Jaina taking a... Oh! Nice death coil by Brian AM. Takes Jaina out early.
Team Don't Chase with the first blood. See if they can get a nice push right now going a little bit. So death timers are very short right now. However, that experience boost is going to give them a slight advantage here to start things out.
Honestly, Jaina gets a lot stronger later levels when she can really put on that full burst. We normally see these games last at least level 16 or more, so it's really cool. You'll get to see both teams at the full power, most likely.
Yeah, I'm
oh man, Brian!
Advantage to Zagara right now, just because of the speed and range of the auto attack. I think that's going to be giving Jaina some trouble.
Brian taking a lot of damage.
Arthas has quite a bit more damage than ETC does, so he may not be as tanky, but in this 2v2 situation, the damage might prove to be more important.
Yeah, the one really big thing to note is Zagara is going to have especially a lot more sustain just because of all that creep she's laying down. And Hot Pockets really hasn't cleared any of it yet.
Yeah, Jaina really needs to kind of see if she can start taking care of some of that. Looks like XOXO will be going back for mana and health.
Ooh. Mr. Jones, nice land on that. Oh, that root by Brian AM. He's been on those. Looks like Zagara took the Demolitionist talent, so they've got no ammo left on their front towers.
And the first tower will go down.
Mr. Jones comes out swinging. They really need to just figure out a way to push these guys back and, like I said, hopefully clear up some of that creep. And this is one of the best things about 2v2. So they've gotten an advantage, Zagara and Arthas. So Arthas goes back while Zagara continues to soak, so he can get his full mana, and he'll be back before the lane is pushed up. Another nice Tempest. Wow.
Yeah, Jaina really needs to watch out for this Howling Blast, because with how squishy she is, she gets caught in one of those, she is going to go down almost every time with Zagara's damage.
And Brian took the Howling Presence, or the Frost Presence talent, which lowers the cooldown of that Howling Blast by 3 seconds, so he's going to have that up a lot more often.
Yeah, so which brings up another good point to mention. In these 2v2 tournaments, you're going to see a lot of talents picked that you normally don't, just because the situation and game style is so different.
Mr. Jones going hard after Grant, but just can't quite get... Oh! Just couldn't quite get Zagara. And that's the thing about Arthas. Arthas is super hard to escape from when he gets up on you. Wow, so much damage going out on XO right now. And the front gate is gone. Now this is one of the important things in 2v2. So you see those minions are taking down the fountain. That's a big deal if you lose your fountain in this game, because that means you just have to go back further to get that drink.
Let's see if XO and Mr. Jones can try and capitalize before they come down a level again. See if they can get some going.
Well, not only that, this is level 7. That's a talent level. So that's
Yeah.
going to be a pretty significant power boost for 30 seconds to a minute until they can catch up again. So Gizmo, let's go over some of the talent choices we're seeing so far.
Alright, so XO on Jaina has gone Deep Chill and Arcane Intellect. Now, Arcane Intellect is a very good choice for the 2v2 situation, meaning she is going to have to go back for mana a lot less. And the amount of downtime that you can have in 2v2 is very, very important. So that's going to be fantastic for her. Deep Chill is going to increase the slow of her chill from 25 to 35%. So not a bad choice for these 2v2s.
Assume for catching them, I would think.
Yeah. ETC, of course, we have going the block and Echo Pedal.
Block's probably a good choice,
Interesting
especially
choice a little
since Zagara went in Venom Spines. That really makes her auto attack hurt a lot more.
Yes. The Echo Pedal I'm a little interested by. I've actually never seen that picked on ETC, but like I said, 2v2, you're going to see a lot of talents picked that you normally don't see.
Ooh, lots of damage on Zagara. Let's see if Mr. Jones can finish her off. Oh man, not quite that rapid incubation talent, which regenerates 25% of your health and mana. Oh, he got her! He got her anyways. See if he can get away from Arthas though. Oh man, Brian AM with the Howling Blast. He's just been on. I keep mixing it up with Frozen Tempest for some reason. Too much ice in this game right now.
It's getting close to having heroic abilities. So Mr. Jones and EXO are down for now, but I have a feeling we could see some really
Ooh,
good
lots of
stuff
damage
from
on Brian. Gets knocked back by Mr. Jones. See if they can finish him off. Zagara almost getting EXO.
Oh, Brian.
Oh, 1 for 1. Great pickup there by Mr. Jones, keeping that even. They're gonna have to be careful though. They are now a full level behind. As Zagara starts working on that first fort. Now, Mr. Jones and EXO are going to have to be really careful here as soon as the other team gets their ults. Because there's going to be a significant power difference there for a little while. Where are all your Frozen jokes, Gizmo?
I'm having to wait for the ult. I'm kind of seeing which way they go.
Oh, the ults have come out! Oh man. And to good effect, the fort is now frozen so they can just walk in unabated. That Syndagosa freezes all buildings for 20 seconds and causes them not to be able to do anything. So that was that's a really good 2v2 pick here.
ETC is on his way back. So let's see if they can go ahead and get this tower down. And they do. Looks like they are going to back out here, heal up, and get ready for another push.
And they're going to have to just really play it safe until they hit 10.
So let's see what heroic abilities we have for ETC and Jaina whenever they are about to hit 10. Of course, I'm sure we're going to see Mosh Pit on ETC.
It would make sense.
It'll be, let's see if we get the double stun, if Jaina's going to go Ring of Frost, or if she's going to try and capitalize on some damage with her Winter Mute while the Mosh Pit's going up.
So it looks like we've got Mosh Pit, just like you thought, and Water Elemental. Which makes sense. That gives a little more chasing power. Especially, and it's good damage too.
So both ults are back up for Zagara and Arthas.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if we saw everything come out here. It just depends who engages first. Oh,
yeah, it looks like you can tell both teams are kind of trying to stay spread out away from it.
Yeah.
Oh
no. Oh no. So much damage going in on EXO, but it looks like EXO might get away, but Mr. Jones might not be so lucky. Oh, he did it! Wow. Good for him.
Jaina is going to need to be really careful right here.
Yeah. I guess EXO didn't think they could afford to go back all the way. Looks like Arthas did though, so Zagara's all by herself for a little bit, but they've pushed the lanes up so far they really don't have to worry about it right now. The thing is though, in these 2v2s, the longer it goes on, the more chance you have for a comeback, because one team wipe can be a pretty significant push in this mode.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Especially once you get 15 plus minutes into the game. Oh, nice mosh pit, but he had to cancel it early because EXO taking so much damage. Mr. Jones hard on Arthas. Arthas had a nice grab, but it wasn't quite enough. Looks like Mr. Jones will just escape.
Even though Jaina went down, her Water Elemental was able to trade with Arthas.
And that's really the nice thing about that ult, is that it will still persist after you die. Zagara's gonna get some free damage in on these towers though. problem is with that demolitionist talent she took, they're really whittling that ammo down quite a bit. They are starting to clear the creep now, though. I like it. Oh, Cindergosa out, caught both of them.
Mr. Jones is in some trouble. He's going to get out. Looks like
Oh, the Maw missed. Exo caught. Mr. Jones, nice disengage. I'm surprised no one died there. Oh, going back in hard. Brian AM on Exo again. Man, so much damage from the Zagara creep. Mr. Jones. Oh.
Nice job by Brian AM staying in there. Even when he's low on health, had confidence in Zagara that
she could pump out enough damage.
They're going to get a really nice push right here. Looks like they're going to get both towers and the gate down, see if they can get that water fountain down. And, well, they're going to...
Looks like he's going to pull back. Probably a good idea, seeing as they're both only at about third health and almost no mana for either of them. A wipe here would definitely not be good for them. ETC and Jaina now down by 2 levels. They're really going to have to be careful here.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for a comeback, but again, all it takes is one slip up. And the other team goes down, they'll have plenty of time to get a nice push in and get a lot of experience from...
If Mr. Jones can land a double mosh pit, Jaina should have enough burst to get Zagara down. That's probably what they'll be looking for here. There it is!
There it is!
There it is! Lots of damage going on in Zagara, but oh, that burst!
I'm a little confused by that. I don't know if it must have been really bad timing for Jaina have her cooldowns down while she
That AoE slow that Arthas puts out just makes it so hard to get away from him. Yeah, and he's going straight for the fountain. Probably a good call by Brian AM. ETC and Jaina not out of this yet, though. They've been doing a pretty good job for the most part of at least trading 2 for 1 or 1 for 1, which just kept the other person from being able to push too hard.
And these games are never until that keep is down, as we know.
Very
from
true.
Our last tournaments, comebacks are always possible.
My wound stands ready.
Nice damage in on Brian. Exo's getting better at avoiding those howling blasts.
Yes.
The ults are almost up. Oh, there's Cindergosa catches Exo out. Mr. Jones body blocking. Nice damage on Brian AM.
Mr. Jones in a little bit of struggle, and he's gonna get down.
Brian just kiting ETC around while Zagara just free casts on him. That's painful. Exo is going to have to be careful. Those little Zagara minions do a fair bit of damage. And the keep is starting to take a little bit of damage. All they really need is that one good mosh pit when Jaina has all her abilities up. I think that was the issue with the last one. Looked like Jaina had just used most of her stuff. Oh, nice attack on Zagara. Oh, Zagara goes down, and Brian is left in a 2v1. Look at this.
Oh no, if Jaina can stay alive here.
Wow. Oh. Wow, what a
Jaina's gonna
team
go
fight.
little low to get a push in, see if she can heal up and they can get something going. Looks like they're going to have about 30 seconds still.
Great team fight by them, and that closed the level gap up some too.
So here Jaina is coming back into the action. Still 10 seconds before Zagara is up. Let's see if they can get some damage done on that front line of defense.
Yeah, I expect this front line will go down pretty quick. I don't know if they'll quite have enough time to get the fort down.
They're focusing on the minions. They really need to be focusing on the towers here. Zagara is coming back in. Looks like they are still going to get at least one down. And they're going to go ahead and get both those towers down. Very nice.
Yeah, that'll definitely be good for them to get a little XP back. Try to get caught up in levels again. They're only one behind now, so looks like they're gonna back a little bit. Let the others push up.
My brood stands ready.
Looks like Zagara has taken the majority of Hunter Killer talents now. Which is really good. That's a lot of damage that you don't even have to be near to do. It just kind of auto-targets for you.
Yeah, and those things on Jaina are gonna hurt her quite a bit. So she's really gonna have to be paying attention.
Syndergosa out, but the maw misses.
Be in some trouble.
The mosh pit just a little too late. But he does kill Zagara.
He
See
really
if he can
needs to
stay
get out
alive.
here. He doesn't have the damage to take down Arthas, but he is gonna survive.
Oh! Thought that keep was gonna focus on him for a second. That would have been bad for Brian. They're still in this. They've been able to consistently get at least those 1-for-1 kills. It's just really hard because if Jaina gets caught, she's going to get bursted down pretty quick. I also must say, I really like that ETC skin and coloring. It's pretty sweet looking.
I haven't seen many ETC Master skins in game actually, so it's kind of nice to see one. And of course, we have the Jaina Master skin going on as well.
Yeah, I do really like the Jaina Master skin. To say, it looked like Zagara was getting really ballsy there for a second, charging right in. But there was no engage, so I was wrong.
And all teams do have their heroic abilities back up once again, so let's be looking for a nice engagement.
Mr.
here
Jones and
shortly.
EXO are going to need to do something soon or be really careful because that level 20 power gap's coming. Maw misses again. EXO moving back. Syndragosa misses, but Zagara pumping out a lot of damage.
Oh man, Jaina needs to get out of there.
Oh, the death coil finishes her off. Mr. Jones, see if he can finish Zagara off. He's been really good about interrupting her regeneration with his knockback.
So
it's
we
the
just
tank
kinda
battle.
had the same replay as the last team fight.
Wow.
The Mauls by Zagara have are seeming to be off a little bit. I'm not sure what's going on, but they really haven't even really seemed to be close to the target area.
It seems like the Tempest is giving Brian a slight advantage.
Yeah, ETC, he may have more health, but he's just not able to keep up with the damage that Arthas can put out.
Not only that, the healing. Looks like Arthas got Stone Skin. And that really
Did,
saved
and
him
they are
that last
now-
fight.
They are now level 20. We have Zagara is on, of course, with the Tyrant Maul, and Arthas with Hardened Shield, so he's going to be even harder to take down now.
And Hardened Shield plus Stone Skin, that's going to be a lot to get through. Now, Gizmo, do you want to explain to our viewers what's going on in the tops and bottom lane as
Okay,
a
so
disclaimer?
unfortunately, with the way these maps are right now, we do not have an actual single lane map. There is a little bit of RNG that can happen here. We do have minions pushing top and bottom lane, and unfortunately that means with bad RNG, you know, one team might be losing, they might lose both forts, while the other team does not. So it gives a little bit of an experience advantage, but most games tend to stay fairly even, as it looks like things are about to even out in the top lane right now. But it's just kind of something.
Not only that,
watch.
at this level, the experience gain from those is not quite as massive as it is early game. As you can see above, the experience difference is about the same as it has been for a little while. Mr. Jones and EXO just waiting for those level 20 talents before an engage. All the ults are up.
Here it comes.
There's the level 20s. They both went Bolt.
Yeah, very experienced.
Oh, the mosh pit missed.
Yeah, the Maul hits that time along with the Syndragosa. EXO's. Oh, that bolt looks like a good time.
Hey,
So
yeah.
there.
Mr. Jones chasing Grant down. Good Howling Blast kept him from getting to Zagara completely. That keep is almost down though.
Oh, and it looks like
Oh,
that
Hero slain.
well done. Well done.
So first game is over. Looks like they're just gonna go back and sit. See if they're gonna let. Yeah, just go ahead and push down that core. On TV, ho ho ho. Zagara says ho 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 and good night. Game over.
What's this?
All right.
Hero has
Well,
left the
we'll jump out of here and we'll get set up for the second game. That was really that was intense. A lot of good team fights. So that is game 1 to Team Don't Chase. So let's see if Hot Pockets is learned from that, and if the bans will be any different this second game around because of that.
Yeah, I imagine to see Hot Pockets switch up their comp a little bit. We'll see if Team Don't Chase sticks with theirs, although they may choose to ban Zagara or Arthas.
I could see a Zagara ban.
Yeah,
That
absolutely.
mod taking when you can take one of your 2 people out of the equation, that's a pretty big deal.
I mean, speaking of CC, is someone I kind of actually would like to see how they do in a 2v2 environment, although he's not played much in the 5v5, but Anubarak. With his web CC, that is, what is it, 8 seconds if it's not broken out of?
Oh yeah, that is
could,
true.
That could prove to be pretty devastating in a 2v2 situation.
All right. Well, we'll get set up here real fast for game 2 of Hot Pockets and Team Don't Chase. All right. So you ready for some picks and bans here?
All right, let's do it. So, looks like Sylvanas is going to be banned once again. Let's see who Hot Pockets decides to ban. They are going to ban Zagara, so no surprise there.
Yeah, no surprise. The Zagara gave them a
And-
lot of trouble that last match.
And Grant has the sad face. He wanted to play some more Zagara.
Whoa! XO going murky. Not only
Well,
murky,
This will be interesting.
bunny murky. I love this.
So, Null Pointer in the chat is actually saying he believes a noob's stun becomes drastically less valuable in the 2v2 scenario. I am not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with that.
I agree with that.
Because
But-
then you've only got one person who can get them out of that stun, and then it becomes a 2v1 situation. Looks like we have Tychus and Murky for Mr. Jones and XOXO. And Tyrael and Vala.
But again, Null Pointer, I don't play very much in Uberak at all, so you could very well be right. Murky Tychus Tyrael. This is again another comp that we did not see in the last tournament we had. So we of course saw some Vala, but no Tyrael or especially Murky. Okay, so yes, he was talking about his Q&E. He does agree that the ult would be insane.
Sorry about the stream not switching over to the game yet, guys. It will be in a second once my computer stops being dumb.
Alright, so once again on Team Don't Chase, we have Grant playing Tyrael and Brian AM with Vala. And on Team Hot Pockets, Mr. Jones with the Infected, Tychus skin, and XOXO playing the Easter Bunny Murky. So I'm really interested to see how Murky works out here. One big advantage, obviously, is his death timer is always going to be very, very short. There shouldn't ever really be a situation in this 2v2 where his egg gets killed.
Yeah, as long as you're putting your egg in a halfway decent place, you should be fine.
He's just gonna have to find a good balance, you know, between that annoying push and still trying not to die too often. He doesn't want to give him a huge experience lead, so we'll have to see.
Also, if you see my reconnect screen right now, this is what I was talking about on the podcast. I want this to be instant. Alright, we are back.
So
Brian and Grant putting out a lot of damage.
The Tyrael Master skin.
I am jealous. I really need to get that.
It is a cool Master skin. I like his Seraphim skin, especially with the red and black skin tone, but so still neck and neck in experience right now.
Lots of damage being put out on Mr. Jones, and he's probably going to be the main target just because of what Murky is. So he'll probably end up taking the main brunt of that damage. I'm glad we get to see a Murky though. I was kind of surprised we didn't see that the last time we did this. The nice thing is they'll never lose experience for one of their team having to go back.
That is very true. Bro, I don't see him being super valuable in team fights, at least until he gets his ult. But even then,
so what do you think? Do you think we'll see Octograb, or do you think we'll see the March of Murlocs?
You know, I don't know. I think we're gonna see Octograb, but I'm not sure.
Octograb would definitely lock someone down for Tychus to really put a hurt on, but that's only one person. Ooh, Mr. Jones going dangerously low. Looks like he's going to go all the way back. Ooh. First kill on Murky. No big deal though.
Yeah, they only get that quarter.
0.25, yeah.
So a little disparity in the experience right now. Both teams are level 4.
So it looks like Vala is doing an auto attack build.
Very interesting, not going to multi-shot build, which can be really good for pushing, so...
Tychus went that melting point with his grenade, which does extra damage to structures and minions. A really good call on this mode for sure.
And then we have Tyrael going a smite build, and Murky of course going the build where the longer he is alive, the stronger his abilities are.
Probably also a good call if he synergizes that with his safety bubble talents. And again, a lot of damage on Mr. Jones. He's going to definitely be the main target there.
Yet, Mr. Jones just hasn't really been able to get in there and put out a whole lot of damage. But man, the XO Murky damage is just not really helping. Only 770 hero damage as compared to Team Don't Chase, each putting out at least 3.5k hero damage.
Yeah.
And Vala's siege damage right now is just crushing everyone else.
So let's speculate a little bit. You think we'll see the Tychus laser come out?
Welcome back.
If they continue to be falling behind, I think we will, as a point of defense against the push.
Not only that, if they get the opportunity, it's amazing versus structures. A lot of hurt going on their towers. Although honestly, I think Mr. Jones and XO definitely have the later game power. Murky gets pretty nasty a little later game.
Actually, you know what? With Murky going, if Murky goes Octograb and Tychus goes Laser, that could be a very devastating combo.
Oh yeah. Fortunately, it looks like Hot Pockets have lost both of their towers. See if they can get a push in while Vala's gone.
I do agree with Null Pointer in chat a little bit that the power of Murky's lane here seems redundant with melting points. They are kind of canceling each other out. You don't really need that pufferfish plus melting point to clear those waves, but
Or Mr. Jones has just been in a almost constant state of low health. Uh-oh, Murky is in trouble.
oh man, he's gonna be able to get out of it. He'll place another egg. He needs to go place another egg before he comes back in here.
And there it is.
I'm not quite sure why he doesn't just go ahead and throw it behind that gate. A little risky having it out in the open right there, because on their next push, that's going to be right there.
Tyrael went back, but doesn't look like they're going to get a ton of damage in beforehand. Oh, Mr. Jones, dangerously low. Oh, no.
So there is the first real first blood. And
That was actually really good by Vala. The Hungering Arrow just followed Murky in, hit the wall, and then ended up going to him because he was the next closest.
The they did not get the egg down, so Murky was able to hop back up and kind of hold off the push a little bit. They didn't get a lot of damage done on that keep, so they're definitely still in this.
I just love that skin plus that mount. Just that tickles me.
So Hot Pocket's going on the offensive a little bit here. See if they can get one of the towers down. Looks like it is going to go down. Give them a little bit more of an experience. Jump. See if they can catch back up.
Good call by Tychus there. Going first aid. That's going to help him a lot.
First aid, which is incredible in general, is really helpful in these 2v2s. Just once again, limiting the amount of time or amount of times that you have to go back to either fountain or your base to heal up. So
Yeah,
the more you're in the lane, the
at
better
a 60-second
you're gonna be.
cooldown, it's not too horrible either.
Oh, a little bit of trouble, not able to get out of there. Let's see if Murky is going to be able to escape. And
Not quite.
not quite, but once again with that egg up, he is back up in the action, soaking that experience for Hot Pocket.
Grant's done a really good job with that Tyrael of getting the sword behind the other person and then teleporting to it to block them out.
Yeah, his gap closing has proven to be very valuable in this situation. So,
We have the level 10 by Don't Chase. This is gonna
so
big power boost here. And there it is! Oh!
just melted.
Ryan and Grant really using that to their advantage right when they got it. Nice combo of ults there.
Let's see if Hot Pockets can get in as fast as they can, get their ult, and get back in this game.
That Murky egg, yep, there it goes.
Yeah, he knew what was happening. He was going back, gonna push another egg.
Fort taking a lot of damage. Doesn't look like it'll go down quite this push though.
Still 10 seconds until Judgment is back up for Tyrael and 20 for Reign of Vengeance. So, see if Hot Pocket can get in there, get that experience. Looks like they are going to get 10. However, Mr. Jones can get out, and he does get out.
Another good teleport again by Grant getting behind Mr. Jones.
So we do have Murky did go Octo Grab. Mr. Jones went with the Odin. So let's see if they can get things turned around here. So I'm not surprised once again by the Octograb pick. The Odin, I wasn't really sure which way he was going to go with this. I was leaning towards the laser, but let's see what he does with this Odin.
Well, yeah, and Odin, you're talking multi-target damage versus your laser, which is single target. So
Yes.
I'm guessing he was going to want to try and just be hitting them both. Oh, Judgment is out. Lots of damage on Mr. Jones, but Octograb keeps Brian from participating. Another good Vala ult, though, with Reign of Vengeance right there. And it looks like this fort will fall. This is the really good thing about Vala's build is she's taken Hatred for the attack speed and then Manticore, which gives 50% additional damage every 3 attacks, and then Searing attacks on top of that. So you're talking a lot of damage on a single target. And since this is a 2v2, you're going to be attacking the same target in a row far more often, so you're going to get a lot more use out of that talent. Octograb out, Odin. Oh.
That's what I was a little bit worried about, just, you know, since the nerf to Odin a few patches ago, where it's no longer acts as a second health bar.
Yep, it's a lot more fragile than it looks. And that brings things up to a 2-level gap.
Once again, in these 2v2s, though, it is not over until it's over. In a couple more minutes, if Team Hot Pockets can get a team wipe, they will have plenty of time to get a nice push in.
Another Judgment and Rain of Vengeance. Mr. Jones dangerously. Oh, man. I'll tell you, Team Don't Chase is comboing their ult so well.
Yeah, they're just being super aggressive right now, and Team Hot Pockets isn't really knowing how to respond. And, you know, I was really excited to see this Murky pick, but I don't think it quite has the viability it needs in these 2v2. You just really need that hero damage in order to get down to get a solid push going. It's not quite there.
Yep, it's definitely good for soaking, but yeah, like you said, it's just doesn't have the damage there, because until level 20 that Octograb does, I believe, 1 damage per tick. So you're not getting any damage off of that ult, so it leaves it up to Tychus to attack the person while he's getting attacked by the other teammate too. The grab on Grant, man, that shield. Grant just using his judgment. Crazy. Every single one of those has just been perfectly timed.
The egg is down, so Murky isn't going to be getting in here too close. He does need to protect that keep, however.
You know what? Props to EXO for picking Murky. It's always fun to see a Murky. Rain of Vengeance is down. Mr. Jones going super low. Wow. Just blowing him up. And they are on the keep.
See if Murky can get back in and hold them off until Mr. Jones is able to come back up, but I'm not sure he's going to have the power to be able to do that.
Team Don't Chase really going hard. Keep down to about half health. Man, they are being aggressive this game. Another big ult by Tyrael. Mr. Jones barely getting away. Got the one little minion holding them over here. Didn't have any other minion backup. We do have a short 3-level gap now.
And Team Don't Chase does have their level 16 talents in Vala going blood for blood and Tyrael.
Bolts are down. Auto grab kept. Oh, Murky.
Let's see if we can
A lot
get
of damage.
Brian down. Vala in trouble. However, Tyrael is able to hold him off and get Mr. Jones down.
Now see, this is where the strength of Murky comes in that this is not a team wipe. Still got Murky to hold back these minions, and Tyrael's not going to be a whole lot without some minion backup to get that keep down. I think it's really it's gonna take 2-to-1 kill for Hot Pockets to really get some good push in. Bolts out on Mr. Jones. Rain of Vengeance misses him, but Mr. Jones goes down anyways.
The burst damage Team Don't Chase has right now, it's really just hard to overcome.
It is brutal. And here, yeah, there it looks like they're just gonna tank keep. Wow. Very well done, Team Don't Chase. Taking this one 2-0. Good, great job though to Hot Pockets. Lots of fun. Great games.
Yeah, some good matches. Again, some interesting comps that we did not see in our last tournament.
I'm not gonna lie. I love that Tyrael Vala combo. That Rain of Vengeance.
Up very well.
Hero has left
Yeah,
the battle.
that worked out really well.